The Collin County's goal was to replace all of our in-house written green screen or legacy applications. And that included all courts in Collin County, the district attorneys, piece of the law enforcement, and all of jail.
We had 7 different modules with our old system, and we actually entered in the inmate's information every single time that we came in contact with that person.
We were looking for enterprise approach. We were looking for consolidating the environment so that we weren't running silo applications or silo servers in order to do that. But the primary reason was functionality.
The bottom line is that we're all tied into one system now. The entire county is tied into one system. Before, I had access to my court, but I didn't have access to the district attorney. I had access to my court, but I couldn't see the jail information. Or if I got the jail information, they used a number that didn't track that defendant all the way through. It seemed like all of us used different numbers. So now with all of us on the same system, the benefit is that we can track that individual with the same number by multiple agencies, and we don't have to call each other and say, what do you have, what do I have? We can all see the same data, and I think there's a big benefit in that.
One of the areas that reduces our data entry is the flow of party record information and offense information. When the jail books in the defendants and the defendants are processed, the jail is actually starting off the party record, and the DA's office is picking up the party record that was entered, and they're not having to key in the information to the prosecutors. Prosecutors are feeding it down to the clerk's office, and we are then also not having to enter the data as well. So basically, the jail starts off the party record, and everyone's picking up the pieces from them.
When an individual walks into our office at the front counter and they say, hey, I've got a ticket. Well, when we pull up their name, not only do we get their information in this court, we can tell what they have available in all the courts here in Collin County. So if an individual walks in here and they're paying a ticket, but yet they got a warrant for their arrest out of some other jurisdiction, some other agency, or some other court, we know it right away. And of course, that's wonderful to know that information because the constables aren't very far. Or if they're paying one ticket, maybe we can get them to pay 2 or 3 tickets while they're here, collect that money, close that case, get rid of that file, and move on to the next person. So the ability to have the data right up front certainly is beneficial.
Now we scan our documents at the front counter, which makes it more efficient. We have access at our fingertips.
I have heard a great deal of input from my budget officer that our person who takes care of all the reconciliation of all our books and all of our monies taken in, the report now is completed in a matter of several minutes, maybe an hour, but not like a full day or day and a half or 2 days, and it's compiled very easily.
Once a sentence was determined on a case and that individual had to go to probation, adult probation, it took us, we had to make copies of all the case, then we had to inter-office it over to another building for that probation officer to even set his first visitation and with that inmate. So 2 to 3 week process is now done in 2 days.
So they're able to come into the court, come right up to the front counter, get their business taken care of. We're able to process them, their paperwork, and their financial issues as fast as possible and get them out of here. We got a turnaround time of about 3 or 4 minutes.
That information is populated automatically to the website for the users, so they can see what's going on with their case. Attorneys can check on it, and when the attorneys are looking up on the website, they're seeing the same information that the clerk is seeing.
A lot of these people that come in here that have warrants for their arrest or got a traffic ticket or something, they're really not bad people. They're not the hardened criminals, and so we should be able to process those people and give them the best customer service while they're here, and the software absolutely helps us do that.
I feel like Collin County has a very good relationship with Tyler Technologies. I feel like we can be open about things, and we put a lot of information down on the table. Tyler was very responsive to our needs, and y'all helped out a lot with scripts, with getting data to where we wanted data to look when it was converted over, and I just felt like there was a lot of teamwork that helped us make this go live successful.
I really like the fact that when I do call the support hotline or log a ticket through the web portal, that I have the same customer support representative answer the phone every single time that calls me back.
It gives a product to Collin County that it can build on moving forward. And it allows us not only from a technology standpoint the ability to do things that we couldn't do in the old environment, but it also gives us the ability to know that we've got a vendor who is putting the time and efforts into a product that I know that's not going to go stagnant, that will support this county moving in the next 10 and 20 years.